I am not prepared to start a war with the Free Cities.
These pirates are not the Free Cities.
Hello, welcome back to another episode. In House of the Dragon, Viserys Targaryen abstains from going to war, but not merely because it's his responsibility as king to do so. In the last scene of House of the Dragon Season 1 Episode 2, Corlys Velaryon and Daemon Targaryen create an alliance after Viserys decides to wed Alicent Hightower, escalating tensions both inside and outside House Targaryen. Watch out, spoilers ahead. When Viserys rejected the proposal to marry Laena and ignored his appeals to address the issues in the Stepstones, Corlys Velaryon traveled to Driftmark to meet with Daemon, and the two agreed to take matters into their own hands and wage war against the Crabfeeder and the Triarchy. The Crabfeeder and the problems he and the Triarchy were having in the Stepstones were frequently brought up by Lord Corlys in the first 2 episodes of House of the Dragon, but the Little Council consistently disregarded his concerns. As his annoyance level increased, King Viserys at last said that he would appeal to Pentos, but that it was his duty as the leader of the 7 kingdoms to avoid going to war until it was absolutely necessary. In House of the Dragon, Viserys makes it clear that declining to engage in combat in one of Game of Thrones' pivotal stepstones is a moral obligation to the realm as a whole, but his chats with Rhaenyra about marriage indicate the underlying motivation. Following the disclosure of Aegon's dream, the House of the Dragon has made Viserys' real motivations as king abundantly clear. He needs to produce as many heirs as possible while ensuring the survival of House Targaryen. At the end of House of the Dragon Episode 2, Viserys informs Rhaenyra that he must remarry and have more children due to the fragile nature of the Targaryen family line, which must be kept strong in order for Aegon's dream to be fulfilled. This moment also subtly connects back to why King Viserys steadfastly refuses to go to war, as he can't risk the deaths of himself, his brother, his daughter, and his cousin, the only remaining Targaryens. As headstrong dragon riders who are quick to prove their worth, Daemon and Rhaenyra would undoubtedly use their dragons to lead the battlefronts, with Viserys himself being the most vulnerable on the Iron Throne. Viserys learned a lot from his grandfather, King Jaehaerys I Targaryen, whose reign was mostly peaceful and spared House Targaryen from unnecessary losses. Going to war with the Stepstones doesn't simply make the crown vulnerable, it means Viserys risks losing his last Targaryen heirs. What Daemon and Corlys' alliance means for House of the Dragon. It's a fantastic development that Daemon and Corlys, who were both rejected by King Viserys, are working together to fight the Crabfeeder outside of King's Landing. The two have talked about how they need to win the war for the Stepstones to demonstrate their value, so they'll work tirelessly to seize power in the crucial area. Furthermore, it places Daemon and Corlys in a position to raise the stakes of their alliance, possibly through the marriage proposal Viserys turned down from Corlys. Daemon and Corlys will be preparing for the true conflict to come as Viserys creates new heirs in King's Landing and Rhaenyra maintains her position as heir to the Iron Throne. The links on this side of the family grow stronger as their allegiance to Viserys and his new heirs diminishes, as both Rhaenyra and Daemon Targaryen find partners in the House of the Dragon's Velaryon characters. The War for the Stepstones collaboration between Daemon and Corlys seems to have mostly served to prepare them for the impending, catastrophic dance of the dragons. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.